Greetings, 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 friends. I am Jada, your spiritual friend, and welcome to your weekly reading. Today, we will be reading for the week of November 15th through November 21st. Okay, so there's so much going on. We know that yesterday sparked the new moon in Scorpio. Okay, this new moon represents a beginning of a new cycle. This cycle is also asking us to tap into the positive qualities of Scorpio, okay? Working in harmony with the traits that are positively helping you reach your goals. And that ultimately is a reflection of self-mastery, okay? That is what the energy of this week is actually bringing toward you. So let's get into what other things are happening this week, okay? So we will be using the Wise Woman's Tarot deck by Flash Silvermoon. And also, we'll be using the New Orleans Oracle deck by Fatima Embadged. And lastly, we'll be using the Conscious Spirit deck. The author of this one eludes me, so I apologize for that. But I will put it in the description below. So, let's get into it. What other energies are surrounding us this week with this new moon in Scorpio? What other energies are surrounding us this week with the new moon in Scorpio? All right, and the first card we have is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, this is Goddess Habondia. She represents abundance, literally. She doesn't provide you with just what you need. She provides you with more than enough. These cups are overflowing, okay? So tapping into your abundance, recognizing the beauty that you have right in front of you, focusing on what is abundant rather than what is lacking in your life. Those are the things that are important this week and beyond, okay? Next, we have the Lover's Wholeness card, the Soulmates card. As you see, this rainbow is in the background, which represents unity, bringing things together, okay? They are, it is behind these women that are swimming into each other's yonis, okay? It is said that the first human beings were hermaphrodites, right? Which, how does that relate to this card? There was a point in time where human beings did not have to have sexual relations in order to produce life, right? But they still wanted to have relations because they enjoyed them. This card is representing that although you may want a relationship, that should not be your primary focus, okay? There is wholeness within you. The relationship is a beautiful thing, but recognize that it is a desire rather than an absolute need and necessity, okay? Next, we have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. This is the Israeli and Palestinian woman sitting and standing in front of the caduceus. This is representing a time to come together in friendships, okay, with your family members, because that represents and will bring to you great health. All right, so this week, tap into your abundant side. Tap into your abundant side and maintain your wholeness in all of your relationships, even your friendships, okay? Maintain your awareness of yourself and of your capabilities, all right? And know that you don't necessarily need someone else in order for you to be whole, all right? And also, if you are experiencing some weakness, because we all do, we have moments where we need to recharge and regroup, come together with your friends. Come together with your homegirls, okay? That is something that's necessary sometimes. And lastly, we have the Seven of Cups, Snake Goddess. We see this dark figure looking at all these images, all right? The beautiful woman, the jewels, not even realizing that the Snake Goddess in the middle is who's creating these illusions. You choose what to focus on. Please keep that in mind, because when it comes to accomplishing your goals, there are so many things that could be distracting you. All right, as we discussed earlier, we're focusing on the positive qualities of Scorpio, which is meaning that we need to master ourselves, okay? Self-mastery. We also need to focus on our goals. So don't be distracted by the things that are there to take you off of your game. All right, focus on what's important, because you create your reality, you co-create your reality, but you also create what you focus on, essentially. Okay, so focus on what really matters. All right, so perhaps some of you are in relationships that could be all over the place. Okay, or maybe you're not really just taking time for yourself, taking time to focus on the things that really serve you. Those things are important. Taking time to regroup, okay, to work on the things that you want to do in order for you to reach your goals. Those are essential things in order for you to continue to tap into that abundance. All right? Because if you do, again, you won't just receive what you need, you'll have more than enough. All right? And so just maintain that balance, and also connect with your friends too. When you are feeling a bit overwhelmed, we're all in the house right now. Not all of us, but the majority of us are in the house. We have a lot of idle time. And this is actually the time to accomplish your goals, right? Because there's so many things that you can put your time to. A lot of us have a lot more free time. So choose what to focus on. Choose what to focus on so that you can bring forth that abundance. And also, we have 3 cup cards. The cup cards represent water, okay? As we know, the Scorpio is also a water sign. This is affecting us right now, okay? Scorpio can also be very emotional, all right? Which we all have those qualities in us as well. But water is definitely affecting us right now. As we know, the moon affects water the most, right? It affects the tides in the ocean, which essentially affects us because we are, 96% water, right? So know that although waves in your mind, right, your mind can, be comparable to waves. Sometimes our emotions can flow and be turbulent and go all over the place, but know that eventually it will return to that calmness. So those feelings and emotions that you may have that are making you feel a little overwhelmed, that's only temporary, all right? Do the things that bring you great health, like connecting to your friends and family, because you choose what to focus on, okay? So let's ask the oracle. Let's ask the oracle. What else do we need to know for this week? What else do we need to know for this week? All right, and the oracle says nature. Nature, we see that rainbow again, right? We saw that with the wholeness card. But we see that again. So this is a time for harmony, for synthesizing, bringing things together, right? And then also this is a time for us to connect with our natural selves, which means we need to go outside. As I mentioned, a lot of times we're in the house, okay? We're in darkness, we're not receiving any natural light, and that does not assist us with reaching our goals. Sometimes we can get so caught up in how we may feel and in the fact that we, can't really go the places we may want to go, all right, that we're not using our time in a productive way, all right? So connect with nature. Go outside, put your feet on the grass, get grounded a bit, okay? Connect with your roots. You see that tree in the middle? Connect with your roots and be patient with yourself. Trees don't grow overnight, all right? And finally, what can we affirm for this week? What is a focus for this week? What's a focus for this week? And embrace change. Embrace change. As you see, this woman is walking into the pure white light, which represents the unknown. Sometimes we don't always know how things are going to turn out, but we must trust that when our intentions are pure, as well as our heart, things will always work out. And the card says, I move easily and confidently through the changes in my life. A lot of times when things change, sometimes it makes us uncomfortable, right? And we automatically look at it as a negative thing. But change can be very beautiful because change makes way for what? Abundance. Abundance. Not just material, right? but spiritually, emotionally, okay? Also financially as well though, okay? The change that you are experiencing from releasing maybe those habits, thoughts, or ideas that are not serving your highest good and not assisting you with achieving your goals, okay? That change will bring forth abundance. So that is your weekly reading. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. If you would like a personal reading of your own, my information is in the description box below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again next week.